So my daughter and I are on a natural hair journey together. I've worn my natural hair for years, but I keep it braided now just due to convenience. However, this little lady, on the other hand, is a totally different beast. I love styling her natural hair and it's so thick and long. See shrinkage here, of course. But the problem is it's dry and it really doesn't hold moisture, which makes taking braided styles down a task. Not to mention she's very tender-headed and I'm not really sure where she gets that from. She did have really bad cradle cap when she was a baby. She's a twin. She has a brother and they were born, about 5 weeks early. So I'm not sure what part that played, but I do know it is a struggle when we get ready to do this hair. So here I'm taking down a style that I've had up for about a week. I did do a product haul on one of my shorts. I'll see if I can link it to this, but I'm not sure. I have to use several different detangling products every time I want to touch her hair with a comb, with my fingers, with whatever. And don't even try to manipulate it if it's not wet. I typically use a comb with a tapered end to take her braids out. Sometimes I use the comb with the little metal end if the end of the braids are really small. But like I said, here I'm just taking down a style and giving her something quick for a trip to the trampoline park. You see the water spray bottle there. And for the detangling products, Talia, Wahid, and Mayel or Miel work best for her. So I use water first. And then sometimes I use a Talia Wahid spray-on detangler. And then I also go in with this herbal detangler. That thing works wonders. I comb her hair starting from the bottom and then go all the way up to the scalp. She hasn't had a trim in a while, and so I'm trying to figure out how we're going to do this. I really want to use the Rev Air system that's popular now and do it in 3 stages. I'm thinking about washing and conditioning and then braiding down and stretching and then combing out and probably using the blow dryer or Rev Air to give it just a little straighten and then trim the ends. Since she hasn't had a trim in so long, the ends get a little crunchy, but she's always excited to see the end result. Even though she gives me the blues when we're doing it, she did pretty good this go around, and I was pleasantly surprised. Typically, I don't manipulate her hair much with a comb. I try to use my fingers as much as I can. There's the spray I was telling you about. But when I'm taking down braided styles, I have to use a comb and comb it through or else it will tangle. I remember one time this past summer, I tried to give her hair a break and I just finger manipulated it every time I fixed it. And at one point it was so matted that I said never again. So now I have to hype myself up. I have to hype her up. I let her know a few days in advance that we're going to do a sit down and get this hair together. And she seems to be okay as long as she can watch a movie or watch her iPad. At one point, I was thinking about trying to find a stylist, even though I consider myself a natural hairstylist. So I can do hair, I can braid, I can twist. I'm pretty good. However, I just need somebody who's got magic hands to get this hair done in a style that will last without causing pain to my baby. And I just feel so bad turning her over to somebody else doing her hair because I really don't think anybody is going to be as patient with her as I am. So we take a lot of breaks during this hairstyle. We really didn't have to take any because a movie was on that she enjoyed and she knew she was getting her hair done so we could go somewhere fun. So I think that helped too. By this point, y'all, I was hyping her up because she was getting a little antsy. See them knees? She got the knees to her chest going on, trying to hold on for dear life. And thankfully, by this point, we are done with the small braids and we're just loosening the top and combing that out. Now, I started to just leave it, and I think I did leave it. Yep, I didn't even bother combing it out. I said she likes the crinklies in the top, so we'll leave that and just redo it when we get ready to do her big style for back to school. So that's what we did. I got the edges together with a little bit of gel and some leave-in conditioner, brushed it up. I don't really like to slick her hair back really, really hard and have it molded because I feel like it leaves a white residue. So we just picked this out and gave her a little puff and put on a ball or a twisty or whatever it is y'all decide to call it, and called it a day. After we were done, I was exhausted and she was exhausted, but we were happy.
Hello guys, so my mom just kept on doing my hair and I like it.
Okay, thank you.
You